ain't bad. We can deal with that. We're good. Gucci. Mama. I didn't want to test that. I don't know what I'm doing. That's good. That's good. We all good. And the only thing I really need to do still is share the linkage, which can sometimes be an issue. We're a little shiny. But we'll deal with it. It'll be all right, right? We're good. A good morning. What up, Andrew? Brandon? Welcome to the live stream. We're going to test some yo-yos out here. What else will we be doing here, right? Share. Copy link. We'll drop it in that Discord. It's already there, so that's what we like to hear. Where else we drop it? We'll drop it on the IG for a little bit. HQ Cam is live for a bit. We're testing Rainbow Galaxy Carbines and Scorpion Protos, the full-size stainless steel tank. Sorry, Chad, this takes a minute to get this all spread out. I need an assistant. What do we call it? Not an assistant. We need an intern that doesn't get paid to help run the business, right? With the hopes and dreams that they'll get a job after they graduate. What a scam. Okay, we got all the links spread out there. What up, Matt? To beat your meetings. Good thing you add that INGs. My goodness, Brandon. There's the family channel. Where's Ron? Ron's been sidelined for a bit, so Ron doesn't like to do the admin stuff. He's really good at shipping orders, I suppose, though. So we got to schedule him, get him back to work. We should be having some meetings here soon. What's that, Matt? RGB? Did I do it wrong? I'm dyslexic. Rainbow Galaxy. Rain Galaxy Bow. Ooh. That guy's a little loud, huh? Turn the volume up. Maybe I'm the only one having issues hearing me. My cam, I think it's probably pretty good, Matt. I think that might be on your end. Let me know. Somebody else clarify if Matt is the man that can't hear. The bearing spin smooth. It's just loud. So that didn't happen. This was a terrible decision with the sweatshirt I just grabbed because it's cold down here. Terrible. But I'm not here for the wardrobe. Definitely not here for the wardrobe malfunctions, and I'm not here for it to be a fashion Yista. Is that correct use of the termage there? I'm definitely not here for the fashion. This is one of my favorite sweatshirts because it's just plain and a little old decade bird in there. Hey, I'm not going to say it. You said it, Mac. What up, Josh? Finally made it to a live stream. We out here. I hope it lives up to everything you expected it to be. Production quality low, trip quality low. But this is behind the scenes in an HQ of a testing day. Stainless steel does have a nice ring to it. It doesn't resonate and continue pumping out the decibels like titanium does. But it's nice. Probably I think it's a little, I don't know, I'd have to check it. Is stainless steel denser than titanium? What up, Cody? Cody, I cannot believe the way that team is crushing fixed axle February and setting up for a modern responsive March. It really is just like a thing of beauty. Proto's got a little herdsman. It's got a little aftershock to it. So far, I like it. For a long time, I was in the no reason for a stainless steel yo-yo because you don't need it. But there's a lot of things in the yo-yo world you don't need, and I don't know why I was saying that. Sometimes it's not out of necessity, it's out of want, and it's just fun. Well, I wasn't. I guess density does lead into that weight. I was kind of. What's the hardness rating? Is that's how they factor it, right? It has a hardness rating. So in my mind, I was thinking of an EDC beater. Is just a stainless steel yo-yo. I love the herdsman, so I'm sure I'll join the scorpion. My story is still uploading to Instagram because Instagram is a pain in my tush. If you post something to the story, they want you to stay on the app to get it to upload. It's their trickery. Yeah, let me get a herdsman and I'll show you guys the shape a little bit. Wow, thank you. I don't have the proper camera on for the zooms, so let's hope this will focus in. You can see the swoop and the swoop. We're definitely a little wider on the scorpion. Here you can kind of see the swoop. There's a little more swoopiness, a little more bend in the catch zone. What up, Ben? No, thank you for the entertainment. Look, I'm listening to a podcast or something. Or I'm watching a YouTube video and then it takes me forever because then I'm watching the YouTube video and I'm not working. Hearing that the scorpion has herdsman DNA doesn't make it easy on you because it's not coming in Rainbow Galaxy? Is that the issue here? Guys, I had the microphone on during the club meet, so I didn't get to learn the ear trick. And I think you grab this. I don't know. And it leads into a really cool jump rope. Mike was nice enough to lend us his skills. It's a cute little spike. It's not as big and pronounced. It's a cute little guy. But it's usable. That's what she said. Oh, this is just the proto. There will be time for you, Brandon. But you'll get one as a subscription, I assume, at some point as well. Double on? There has to be, or double on trapeze, undo. There has to be something else there that I'm not getting for that jump rope. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I got to get some push-ups in, so you guys are going to have to watch. 100-a-day club. Represent. Who's still in? Matt, you pushing? You see what I did there? Whew. Get that blood flowing. What up, Brad? I really like the scorpion. Overall, it has an IRG, and I don't know if I want to adjust that for more sound. is really where I'm at right now. But I've really only tested for, say, half an hour. You guys saw the trick I posted with it. It's really, it fits what I like, which is agility. It's not overpowering. Sorry, I'm out of breath from the push-ups. What I was getting ready to say about the push-up club is I think we have a lot that's going to make it through 100 through January every day. But if you try to do February's challenge, whatever it's going to be, then you have to continue the 100 push-ups every day, and I think we'll start seeing a couple drop off. One of the, so the stainless steel makes sense for the name Scorpion, a tank. One of the only issues I had is, so I made it like bell shaped because I wanted to utilize the sound as well, and I liked the herdsman a lot, so I kind of was a little herdsman shapey. Where I think Scorpion should have been a little more boxy and like Scorpion from the game. So that's like that's even one of my bigger hang-ups. So if I would adjust for sound, I would take the IRG and I would just even it out over the rim. Instead of having that thick part on the very edge of the rim, I would want it to just go even all the way off. Yo-yos should be played, not hurt. It's all part of the experience, I think. You don't like the ting of your tire respawn? This one's got a little hint. So I'm gonna mess with these and see if I need to open that one up or not. But I think we can all agree that a lot of our significant others would agree with Cody right now that our yo-yos are annoying. And so if they can't hear them, it's not so bad. What you got for me here? See, you don't like bearing noise. I like bearing noise. It's therapeutic. Do you sleep with a fan on or something for white noise, Brandon? I like a little annoying white noise. I really like that about plastic yo-yos. I really like that about the Ghost version that's out there right now. It's loud. It's not Nine Dragons loud, but it's loud. You got to give it the little dash S so we know. Me and my wife are right in the middle of the yo-yo controversy, and it's about as fun as watching the forum drama. What yo-yo controversy, Matt? That baby's got some vibrations, not the good kind. See, cars, they should also sometimes be loud. It's not as oh, good gravy. Whoo! Ooh! Brandon, can you produce me some? I want a whole song just out of different dings. Titanium, stainless steel, and then maybe I'll put MJ on it, Junior, and then we'll make a, I don't know, a little thing out of it. She doesn't get the goose fever. And the bag comment dipped you in. Ooh, yeah, Matt, you are 2 for 2 on some solid comments to get you in the doghouse this week. The bag and then Blippy. Blippygate over at the Mullins household. What up, Terry? Terry got some intel on some behind the scenes, and he's just going to keep it to himself right now. Yesterday. This thing got a little hint. This one could be mine, though, if this one smooths out. Yeah, MJ Jr. would be best suited for that. He was supposed to make me a... But, I mean, the man, it's hard for him to make me something I'm using for free when the man's just making hits over there. But he was going to make me an intro music for Monday Morning Yo-Yo. So we need the backslash or the forward slash, not the dash. I don't know which one it is. I think we just got a bad part. Let's figure this out. But you made music prior? Okay. There it is, Brandon. He's got the dash. Okay, we're using the closed end. Don't let me forget that. We're going to go through the 3 parts and see what is smooth. It is not that combination. Your SoundCloud link wouldn't go on my browser, so I didn't get to listen to your SoundCloud beats. Okay, it's not that one either. All right, here we go. Come on now. Come on now. Give me a little love. It's got a little bit. If this if these other two end up smooth, I'll keep this one. If not, we'll take them apart and see what other jazz we can come up with. What up, Brian? I got something for you. As long as everybody in here agrees, it stays in here until Brian's ready to talk about it. So this is where I have, like I talked about, on the computer with all the browser tabs open. So right now we got Rainbow Galaxy Carbine, Scorpion Protos, that thing I just showed, and then we have Yo-Yo Catalog, Customs tab for the website, Release tab for the website, updating the blog so that it sits in a format I like a little bit better, and then deciding if we need a 5th mission tab on the website or not. We're trying to get everything over to the website because the Zuckerberg. So as those platforms continue to go down, I have a website that hosts everything that I want it to, and becomes the end all for anything you want G2 related. But that's kind of where we're at right now. Then the other tabs are anniversary pre-sale, State of the Union, what do we do with Ron, picking up new players 2024, yay, nay, finalizing my CAD training. Okay, this one doesn't work, so we're back to where we were at. So the closed side is the bad side. We'll hit these. See, then I think on the other computer, Cody, we're on like a different computer for the Boomer Club stuff. So when it's an obvious, I'm telling everyone, we know what you're saying, and we don't need the sarcasm. Tori, I really did appreciate your 2024 like plans AMA. That was a good one because it kind of gets some insight for the full like business plan kind of, and a lot of that stuff is unofficial and just up in the dome. Okay, that's not too bad right there. Matt, that product, we can't talk about it right now because we don't actually know much about it. I don't really know what the plan is for it. I think that's even better. Yeah, that's good enough. What up, Alex? Of that red thing? You'll see this is new technology. There's no cut yet for the axle. When I ship it to you, I'm going to ship you with a new knife that we're making, and you're going to get to cut your own shape into the block, and you can make whatever design you want, but it's coming from one block. It's kind of like a do-it-yourself, I'll give you guys a couple pamphlets for some basics on if you want a little more V or a little more H. I haven't had any stainless steel galling issues like I do with the aluminum. Raw aluminum just seizes to that bearing for me right away. I mean, if there was one string that did that, Cody, it would make sense. I'd wash it first. You know, this was the testing string from 2023 June through December. Okay, so we got one glitch. That's not bad. That's expected, that 10% range. I mean, I had to make that for you to cut your own out of. No, as you shave it, you'll pull the wick out, and that is your string. This is not a Wraith video. The pre-order already happened, but this thing, I am glad the way it turned out. You guys are in for a treat. Absolute gem of a yo-yo. Now the carbine testings. Terry, what a stream for you to show up to, the originator of the Patreon design contest for the Project C, I think it was, or maybe we mixed that up and then we called the prototypes Project C. That led into this final polished carbine version. So he gets a lot of credit. The voters, got to give credit to the voters, but this is the staple yo-yo. Like, there's a lot of yo-yos that aren't like, if it fits your category, you should have it, but the carbine should fit everybody's. Everybody needs a carbine. Nickel-based thread lube. I guess I've only used regular silicone base to try it when I lubed them, and it still did not work. I mean, I love the Rainbow Galaxy almost as much as everybody else. There's a couple that like it a little more than me. But I feel almost trapped with it. Like I have to make it on every model now. Not necessarily a great feeling, as much as I like it, and I like how much it changes from model to model based on the size of the aluminum. The temperatures make a difference, and then just the mix of the dyes. But I don't like that, like the feeling of, oh, you gotta do Rainbow Galaxy. I like both. I thought for a while I liked the AL7 version better, with a little bit thinner wall, just a tad more rim weight, even though, and then the yo-yo overall is almost the same weight. But it's kind of a toss-up. Ow. If I could fuse two G2 throws, let's think about it. Like, I don't know if I'm going to go about this with answering with shapes or play characteristics. Like, if I could attach the Banshee following, I'm going to call it a following hype. The Banshee's been our flagship, loved by a lot of people. If I could attach that, like, the easy answer would be over to the loadout. I really like the loadout, and I think a lot of you are. So if I could just attach that hype direct to it, that'd be one way that I'd like to fuse two together. Another fusion I'd like to do is the life and the afterlife. Kind of get it down a little bit smaller than the life, but play like the afterlife with the float. I would kind of like that, a more floaty, smaller, organic, where the life was kind of your step up from the Grail, where the Grail hits that float. Casual play, the life keeps the shape and a lot of that characteristics while being a little heavier and a lot more rim weighted. A Carbine and an Elite. So that's an interesting one, Terry. Matt had brought this up of, will there ever be a stainless steel Carbine? And like, I thought about it in the fact that we could put this little center section between the two grooves as a little stainless steel plate, and it would be awesome. But I don't know if you lose the feeling that the Carbine has that makes it so special with adding that sort of weight. You could do it maybe the SF style, where it's just super thin, like the stainless steel is not even necessary. It's kind of aesthetically there. But the Carbine plays in such a unique way that I almost don't want to mess with it with something like that. It's not, I don't know. It's interesting to think about, at least. So Luna is also a good one that I was forgetting about. So, you know, there's a couple of people in here that don't love the Luna Lip, but I love the Luna Lip for the way I do finger spins. So I would like to progress that onto something else. So it'd be a little, if I could get the play of the Carbine in a directly organic yo-yo Luna, and give it the Luna hub, that would be one of my contenders right now for a mashup. That would be high on the list, and could probably do it because the center weight is not, or the rim weight is not high here. So you could do organic carbine with the SS rim, a thin SS rim, give it the Luna hub, and rock and roll with that. That might be my number one. So the cup and the rim of the cubby. Warthog with a Luna lip would also, Luna finger spin cup would also be interesting. What do you like about the, you want the step down, or you like the way that it flows into the cup on the cubby? There's definitely a few mashups that I like there. Maybe I'll breed one of those into existence. Is that okay to say? I'm breeding yo-yos. Crossbreeding species. Okay, the more RBG is what you like. I gotcha. That's how I picture the SS Carbine. It wouldn't affect. Oh well, Matt, when you add the rim weight, that is the quickest way to affect the feel of the yo-yo. It's not going to change the feel in your hand. It's going to affect the play a lot, though. Just don't live stream it. I mean, that could also be fun, right? Live stream the fusion. There's got to be an AI out there, right? I'm going to give you CAD A, CAD B, and you give me CAD C. I think if you went SS Carbine, there's a lot you could do with just cutting some weight out if you're going to add in some rim weight. So I think you do a thin SS rim and then probably cut a little bit out of the inner mid wall, the more vertical wall. You probably have to cut a little more out, but if you decrease the weight overall, or you could just take some of the rim weight out too while you're adding rim weight. So you throw in the SS and then you get a little bit of this thickness down and cut that little IRG off. Probably works. I forgot. This one felt like it might have a little vibe. All right, guys. Carbide testing went well. Scorpion testing went pretty well. Carbine actually, we just got out of there with no glitches, so that is a first for the world. No trash grades either, so that is the best run ever made in the G2 lifetime of a colorway. Like, if you guys have been here for a while, some of those Covenants are the smoothest yo-yos I've ever played. A lot of yo-yos, I touch it, there's nothing, but some of those Covenants were so smooth, it was just out of the world on the string as well. There was nothing you could feel. Same bearings, everything. Like a whole run of them. But they would have some glitched trash grades, and then the rest would just be magically smooth. So you guys just witnessed history, and I'm going to end it on that. I'm going to go get some lunch. Testing's done. I'll try to take some 5th mission photos and G2 drops photos for record keeping until we get that tab up on the website. And I will never do this again, okay? Don't share this, that I look like this, to my wife. I won't do this again. All right. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thanks for stopping in the live stream. It was a good one. I appreciate the questions, the fun, the energy. A lot of that, the good mood, the good vibes come with the good testing. But you guys have a wonderful